lads. There you go, lad. You want the passion fruit?
I'll have the passion fruit.
The moose juice today keeps the tiredness away. Right, let's go and show Honda. Let's walk in with the Mitzi jacket. No, fucking hell.
That's
I've hurt my tongue, lad. So I can't speak, but I really hurt my tongue. I've been like, it's like I've got like cut the top of it. I don't know how I've done it, but it's like hurting when I press against my teeth, so I can't speak like a normal person.
My nan's bald.
Right, so yeah, she came back to me and she said she's got clap. Lee, what do I do about it?
So we're going picking up the Evo. It's been a couple of days now. A lot of people have seen the picture I put on Instagram about the Patreon video, and everyone's like, thinks the gearbox has blew up. It's not blew up, it's just needed something welding. So Dan was welding it. I was thinking of putting a 5-speed in as we had the gearbox off, but it was kind of like a challenge to see if we could fix it, and it was a cheaper option as well. We've always got the 5-speed there if we're going to do it, but Dan has fixed it because Dan's an absolute legend. But we're us in Wigan now. I've got the cash out. Yeah, I got this the other day. You YouTube, you get everything free. No, we don't. We have to pay for a lot of stuff. I've not filmed what Dan's done to actually fix it, but Dan's been taking pictures of what he's done. Dan's actually like a mechanical engineer, so for something that most people would just scrap the box, Dan's managed to weld it and redo it and basically make it stronger as well. So I'm going to include all the pictures over that. I'm going to get Dan to talk over what he's done, and then I'm also going to include the pictures over the top of that. But he's done a good job, to be fair, so I'm just hoping she's all good when we get there. What's this here, lad? You've been sipping this on your fucking on the red lights? Hey, what's this?
Oh wow, look at the pieces.
Yeah, this is heaven, isn't it, guys?
No VTEC though.
There she is. There she is. Oh yes, I forgot we took the badge off the back when we were wrapping it. What do you think?
100%. Mate, you're leaking gearbox oil or something.
Shut up, lad, you dickhead.
Smashed your window, lad.
Fucking hell, put it back on for me. Cheers, lads. Whose is this? It looks like it's been there for a while. Whose is that? How much?
Whatever it is on eBay, that's what
I've seen some on eBay for 40 quid, mate. Whose is that bumper? How much for that?
He's only paid 200 quid for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did it come white or did you have to? Did you have it
It's going on a yellow one.
Oh, lucky bastard! They're a lot of money then, you know. I've seen them on eBay for full car ones, like
I'm
a grand.
not putting it on until I finish mapping it.
What, in case you fuck it up?
Not that straight off on something.
Right, explain what you've done.
The tag was half out for it.
Did you like the tag?
No.
Explain what you've done. Right, so...
Taking the box off, seeing the piece of the catch missing that holds the selector fork on.
My gearbox is broken.
Yeah.
Fuck, how's that happened?
Where your clutch fork was in,
Yeah.
the casting that holds the clutch fork in's pulled off. If it's still in there, I might be able to weld it.
That part,
That's broke off.
that snapped off.
So it's like the housing for the rod which the fork sits in, that snapped off, didn't
Yeah,
it?
the shaft that the fork sits on and pivots backwards and forwards, the cap that holds that rod in, well, it's not a cap, it's a part of the casing.
Right. So it's not, has it just literally just snapped perfectly in half? Or was it been a bit weak?
One piece was clean and one was dirty, so I think it's been cracked all the time.
Right, okay. And then it's just given?
Yeah, because if it's just snapped off, they'd have both been clean because it's not had time for get it dirty. But one of them,
Oh, they're cleaning the cracks?
One of them's covered in carbon. Well, one of them covered in deposits off your clutch.
Right.
The other one wasn't. It was clean.
Right.
So it was like random. But I've cut a piece of aluminium, bent it around that shaft so that it's the same shape. Cut that peg level, and then I've welded it on. But then I've drilled, tapped, and helicoiled an M6 bolt through it into the actual box.
Right. So that'll just keep them together, keep them both together.
Well, if there was an issue with the welds, because obviously I can't tell you how strong those welds are going to be, because I can't weld the inside. I've only welded the outside of them.
Right.
So just as something for try and
secure it a bit
keep
better.
it going as long as we can. I've drilled and tapped it and put that bolt through it.
Right. And then if it fucks up a bit 5-speed, won't it?
Yeah, well, I'd put one of them centre plates in your clutch anyway, so it needs to come back off.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do it then.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think them springs aren't enough to separate the plates.
Yeah. That's referring to like the, when I put my clutch in when the engine's on, it is quite stiff. It's quite dead. Well, you said dead notchy, didn't you?
It's notchy. It's got drag.
Yeah.
You've got clutch drag.
Right.
So as far as your car's concerned, you've got your clutch out a little bit when you try and get it in gear.
Right.
That's why if it's rolling, it just goes straight in.
Yeah. So that's not. It doesn't. That won't like burn my premature burn my clutches out, would it?
It's hard for to say. It's got to cost some sort of work because it's like riding your clutch a little bit when you're trying to put it in gear.
Right.
But again, it's not driving your input shaft enough to make your gears crunch. So
it's all right.
it is only ever so slight. But when you start letting your clutch out, if you feel it, it's almost instantly trying to bite.
Yeah.
From the floor.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't actually engage until you're about an inch off.
Yeah, I've noticed
So
that.
it's got drag like straight away. So I think it's a case that them springs can't separate the plates.
Right.
It's all it could be, looking at it like from a mechanical point of view. It's the only thing that makes sense with it.
Yeah. You can get them plates from Russell
If it
about.
was an issue with your box being stiff going in gear, then it would do
It would do
engine
it
off.
with the end. Yeah. 'Cause it's dead easy, isn't it? So it has to be
so
clutch
it can only
related.
be drag. To be honest, I had a cheap clutch in my Evo 1 that was exactly the same, and it weren't until I put my OS Geiken in it went away.
Right. So it's that centre plate. And you get them from Rossbot, can you? What are they, like 150?
Oh, I don't know what price it. We've never changed one. We always just buy a clutch.
Buy a new clutch, yeah.
Yeah, because if it needs plates and one of them, then you're 3/4 of the way there. You might as well just buy a brand new one and have some form of warranty with it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Should have done it in the first place, shouldn't I? Really, but
Not for you, no, because at the time there was no damage to it, was there?
what to the?
To your centre plate, it's still got the springs.
Oh yeah, it was fine. Yeah.
Without any form of paperwork telling us what they should measure,
Yeah.
what can you check really?
Exactly.
Other than the fact that they're still there.
So I'll just keep it for now, and then when I do go 5 speed, I'll just get that plate and stick it in there.
Just get as long as you can out of it. Keep putting £100 aside for whenever.
Yeah.
Until you've got a pot big enough for you not really notice you've just done the job.
I mean, it's just like.
Is the blow bit, doesn't it? You got a bit of cash sat there.
Yeah.
ain't it?
I mean, I could have done it. It's just like I'm trying to save up a bit of money, to be fair.
I know there's a difference between spending money that you want to, though, isn't there?
Yeah, well, exactly.
You have to. Having wire rung. So can you see we've cut that groove in it?
All right, yeah.
We have that groove cut in, and then we put stainless steel wire rings in them.
Is that so it just seals against the head better?
We haven't done any research on whether it even does anything.
Right.
It's just everybody else seems to think it does.
Oh, man.
It's been documented quite a bit in the States. I'm assuming because it's raised slightly, it just bites into the head gasket a little bit more, keeping combustion pressure.
Keeping everything in there
Yeah,
that needs to be in there.
What happens is, when you're trying to add more time into your car for getting going faster, well, as a downside of that is, you increase cylinder temperature and pressure. So, as that pressure increases, it wants to lift the head off. And if you've only got normal head bolts in, which just the method of tightening them up is a stretch process, so, the bolts are malleable, they stretch.
Right. So get a set of them bolts
All
quickly
you're
then.
doing is, if you look on AFP's website,
Yeah, I might pick them up.
when they
too,
tell
but-
you what the bolts will do, they don't say like it'll cope with this amount of horsepower. They tell you how many PSI you can apply to the bolt before it'll actually
Is that
lose
like
its
boost
elasticity.
PSI or like PSI
No,
engine pressure?
Pressure is in
Like manifold
pulling it
pressure.
apart.
Oh right, okay.
So like if you was to get a bolt and stretch it,
Right.
it'll tell you that.
So what happens? Does the stud come out of the?
No, the bolt doesn't actually move.
Or does it just expand in a way?
It just stretches the bolt enough to lift the surface of the head off a bit.
Right.
And that, what happens is then combustion sneaks over that, so your explosion in here sneaks over that wall, burns the gasket.
Right.
It gets it so hot in that cylinder because it's leaking over. It gets it that hot, you end up with detonation.
Is that because
And that melts the piston.
is that
The first thing people say is you've melted your piston because it's a bad map. Well, it's
Right.
not. It's because it's got hotter than all the rest of them.
right?
You know that when a map's bad, every piston should be damaged technically because they're all doing the same job at the same time.
So you can put them head bolts in without removing the head.
I don't think anybody would advise it, but I don't see a reason why you wouldn't get away with doing it.
Right. So would that be the next thing that you would say to me to get done? Just as out head bolts.
I would, because it's not worth the risk. It's it's one of them things. But you could build a 20 million quid Evo and it isn't bulletproof.
Oh. Fucking hell, shit
Hey,
up.
watch this. Taking piss out of mine.
Fucking hell, chuck 'em on the floor, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Horrible in here, innit? Right, we got a car back. Yeah?
We had one.
I'm gonna wrap that in tape, you know all the wires there.
We had one go knackered. You could drive it for like 2 hours and then it would just switch off on its own.
Wait.
And then once you start back up then for a day, then it'd be fine for weeks and then do exactly the same again.
Right, fuck it.
It did it inside the road. We went to put one on and never had a problem.
What, one of them? How much are they then?
Don't get an aftermarket one.
To get an OEM one from Mitsubishi.
About 950 pounds.
Get
Yeah.
off Frostbolt.
Get off Frostbolt. How much were they when you got them?
Can't remember.
Can't remember.
No, we have a few second hand ones.
Right, we'll see.
Bought one new one.
Bet it's about 50 quid.
Yeah, probably more like 70.
70, oh fuck's sake. Fucking so much money, man. Right, well let's see how she goes.
See you in a week.
Try and have fun.
See.